Hi there, it's Patmos and welcome to a new episode of the Communist States of America. And well, as you can see, it's peace. Well, that's not what we want, but yeah, it is. I can't help it. Yes, we've defeated the Allies. We took quite a bit of land and well, all these lands are now really ours. So I could put to use a lot of factories and a lot of dockyards. We're not really gonna do that, but as you can see, well, we produce quite a bit, so maybe I'm gonna enhance the infrastructure everywhere, I don't know. But for now, what we need to do is all our armies are still here, because, well, we just signed a peace deal in the last episode, that was the end of it. So I'm gonna rearrange all my armies to battle the Axis. After that we're gonna go for Japan and all the independent nations that are left, and then we will have achieved a world conquest. So, all I need to do now is rearrange all my armies, so I hope you will enjoy it. Would probably be rather boring, but we'll see. I'm gonna make a few new theaters, so I'm gonna name this one Germany, so I know which forces are fighting where. Now I have to see, this one is in Germany, this one is against Germany, this one, well, this can be Germany, this can be Germany as well. This is also Germany, but, well, this is for instance also Germany. Oh, we have quite a few armies in Germany, but this is, for instance, I don't know, Scandinavia. Well, let's name that one Scandinavia, and, well, see, I made an error here, don't like that. We could rename the Italy one to Eastern Europe, then we know where these are fighting. So let's do it like that. Then let's keep going. Yeah, those are in Scandinavia, that's Eastern Europe. And now, well, what I need to do is get all these forces back. Would be nice if they could walk through Japan, and we can ask for military access. So let's do that. Let's make sure we have it. Yes, we got it. And then we can set up all these armies here. Now, this is a mountaineer army. There's mountains here. So I will just set them up right there. And put them in the Scandinavian army. These are also mountaineers. Do I have a purpose for them? Well, I think Czechoslovakia would be nice. Are they in the Axis? No. Well, that's interesting, because we don't have to fight them then. Also don't have to fight Romania. Don't have to fight Latvia, so that's interesting. Yep, alright, that looks good. Now, these guys, I just gave them an order to go towards, so that's Eastern Europe. Then these 24, these are mobile troops. I think I'm going to put them to use in the Ukraine. So, I'm gonna change this line, just make it somewhere halfway, and then set up a new line for this army. They can also go to Eastern Europe then. Alright, we have infantry, an infantry army. Well, where do I put my infantry? I think I could probably put them in here in Bulgaria as well, because if they manage to get in, we will get a bigger front. Then we have mountaineers again. I think I'm just gonna set them up somewhere around here. Oh, probably together with these guys, so that we can go for Tibet. Don't know if Tibet is in a faction, no, but if we start justifying against them, well, that'll be nice. So let's give these guys an attack line, let's give these guys an attack line, so they can start to go to war. Now let's check, do my armies here have an attack line? These guys do, these guys don't. So I should probably give these guys an attack line. Now these guys don't have an attack line, so how can they all prepare and be ready? I don't know, but they need to be. I'll get time rolling so my troops get into position. Same time, I can check where they are going and then set up an attack line for them. These 24, where will they be going? Well, to the Ukraine. So I'll set up an attack line for them as well. Probably should put an army down here somewhere. Not sure. I think so. These 23, where will they be going? I have no clue. Do they have an attack line? Alright, well. Yep, they have. Well, they're the extra army there, so I'm gonna skip that. And I'm gonna put these down here. Can't build a line here, so just going to put them into that place and leave them be. Alright, that's nice. Well, southern Russia. Well, let's name these, I believe it was Tibet, because that's what they're going to attack. Caribbean army can go to the homeland, so we don't have to bother with that. Scandinavia. Do they have an attack line? No, not yet. And now, of course, I'm forgetting one of the most important things. Start justifying. We have a non-aggression pact with their leader. Ooh, well, I believe Germany is the leader. Can we cancel it? No, we have to wait a while. Ooh, that's not too nice. I expected the war to be longer with the Allies, so we can't go to war with him. Let's go to war with Tibet then. And I should probably also start justifying against Afghanistan, because we can go to that afterwards. And probably after that we can go to Iran. So let's just start all that and fight. Alright, well, that's not a perfect deal, because, well, of course, I do want my armies to actually stand a chance to start fighting, but, well, we just can't start yet because of that non-aggression pact. We'll deal with it though. Well, time's rolling, troops are moving into their respected positions. I'm really curious what should happen next. It appears they all have an attack line. How do all these? They have one. They have one. These guys have one. These guys have one. They have one. These guys have none. So let's give them one. And these guys have none, because they're mainly there to make sure everything goes well. But, well, now they also have an attack line. That's good. Well, then it appears everyone has an attack line. What I need now is extra troops in here to totally fill that army. Probably can get rid of these guys, so I can put them in here. They're an infantry division, which is good. Can he just ship over, or do I have to? No, I really have to add him to that army. Alright. Where is he? Let's go back to him. That's one of the things they need to fix. They should just, you should just be able to send him across and send him on his way. That's sometimes a bit of a pain in the ass. These 22 need reinforcing. Well, these are National Guard divisions. Don't really need National Guard divisions. Oh wow, they're in Eastern Europe. Nice, we have an extra army in Eastern Europe. One I didn't know about. Well, let's set up an attack order. Come on. Yep. Fine, fine, fine. Now, let's see. We have 11 units here. They're defending the Pacific. I think I should switch these out to infantry divisions. And then select a few. In this case I need 2. They need to enter that army. There they go, perfect. Then I need 1 more. And we have a pretty good division here. That should go with that army. Will he go? Or not? Yep, he is on his way. Alright, then all our armies are filled, which is good. And we have complete armies. Well, these are homeland forces. You can delete their orders though. I will probably just get them to New York. No, I'll go to Philly. They can hang out in the city there. Well, I should set these guys up for a naval invasion. Why can't they? They probably can't reach the island or something. Not sure. Delete all the orders. Yeah, they should all go to San Juan. Alright, so those are good Marines I can use. These are probably also Marine divisions, so I'm just gonna name this US Marines. Yes. No. He is not in the... They can stop that. Alright. And I should probably get these over here as well. Just to make sure that they can start attacking. Now, these 5 can go into that US Marines army. Time should be rolling. Let's get into the right positions and set up an attack plan. And in the meantime, we await for... what was it? Tibet. That war goal to be ready so we can go to war. Well, less than 100 days, so that is looking good. Alright, well, we'll set up an attack line, just like that. And we'll set up an attack line. Well, what I need to do is get them as close as possible, of course. So I should get these guys in here. And these guys, I don't know, there. Into that port, yes. Well, they're going here. So I'll set them up like that. These guys are going here, I'll set them up like that. Now, is there any research nearly done? Because then we can switch that out for... Well, that will take some time. Well, I have to go like that for now. But I really need this research to be done. No, this one. Because then we can do more and better naval invasions. That'll be good. Alright, well, time to start doing something with our fleets. The first Atlantic Fleet. Where are you? Well, should go home and repair. First Pacific Fleet, go home and repair. Don't know whether they are actually sailing then or not, but we can check that with the 3rd Atlantic Army. Just go home somewhere. Will it just lay there? It's just going to lay there. Alright. Well, I don't know, get to Dover. Get my 1st Atlantic Fleet to go to South on End. 1st Pacific Fleet should probably go to a place right here. Yes. 2nd Atlantic Fleet. Stop what it's doing. I don't know. Get to New York. 2nd Raiding Fleet. Well, they're probably... yeah, they need a few repairs as well. It's good if I can set everything up for the big attack. That fleet's already in port. The 4th Atlantic Fleet, it's in the Adriatic Sea. Well, just get over there. And a new Atlantic Fleet. Wow, that's a big fleet. Gonna split it in half. Let's name this 2nd Pacific Fleet because, well, like an extra Pacific Fleet. The Pacific Fleet will go to, well, surprise, surprise, a Pacific port. And the new Atlantic Fleet will go to, surprise, surprise, I don't know, Antalya. I don't know if it can go there, but yeah, it can. Alright. Well, there they all go. They can do some repairs, etc., and then I will put them to use. Once we can actually go to war with the Axis. Well, the date is drawing closer, 8th of September. 1.5 years from now we can declare war on the Axis. Perhaps we can go to war with Japan first, but I have to call back troops here, and I don't think I want to do that. We have to fight on all these fronts. However, he doesn't have that much of an army, so I don't think we have to be really afraid. Germany's building up though. Interesting. Still believe we can actually manage to take him. So, any ships need repairs? Yes. There are ships that need repairs. So, let's just keep them in port. Same here. Probably the same here. No, they're all repaired already. So, let's set him up to do some... Oh, I still can't get in there because we don't control that. Nice. That's interesting. We'll deal with that though. Don't you worry about that. Now let's speed it up a bit more because, well, I want to go to war. How are we doing here? Ship repairs? Yes. Repairs are necessary. This fleet arrived. Well, no repairs necessary there, so we can set this one up. Let's go into the Black Sea, this area, and the Mediterranean. Let's take those areas and make sure that no enemy can actually do something there. Now, this is what I needed. And now, nope. We will start with this one. 160 days and we can do pretty good naval invasion. I like it. Alright, how are we going in Tibet? Ooh, getting there. Less than 50 days. So that's a good thing. Ooh, and we have new marine forces. Yeah, I'm not gonna give them leaders, don't need to. But it's good we have this new marine armies we can put to good use anywhere around the world. And we have 4 marine armies ready to jump in if I lose any divisions. So yeah, that's nice. Let's hope my marines can finish the job here. I think I need to look into whether I can. Yeah, 560 days. Well, guess we'll have to do it. Luckily for us, we don't have to pay all the occupation costs anymore. We need to do that while we were still at war, capturing a lot of lands. You need to pay occupation cost, which costs political power. Right now we don't, so the number is running up again. I like that. We're having a focus on naval production. Well, we can stop that. Are there any focuses we can still take? Well, we can take isolationism, but I can assure you we don't want that. I could just do nothing and make sure that we build up political power way faster. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Ooh. Well, let's research a few better ships. I think that'll be nice. For instance, better carriers and... I don't know. Not that we're actually going to build them. Well, maybe we are. I mean, if the research is done, we just get a pop-up that we can switch out production, so that's what we're gonna do. I think they should give you an automation option for that, so if you get the pop-up you can just say yes, switch out all production for the new one, and then you don't have to click it all. I think that would be greatly beneficial, because sometimes, well, just look at my lines for infantry equipment, you can see we have a lot of infantry equipment and you have to switch out a lot, so they should just give you an option where you can just click it and say, alright, switch out all lines. And, well, then you don't have to worry about clicking all those. Maybe I should put that idea on the Paradox forums, I don't know. We'll see about that. For now, we're just preparing for war. Are we getting there? Oh, I like all those flags. Alright, 20 days. So I think we should get settled in here. Let's see, here we are. Well, they should be put to attack. And they should attack aggressively, that's true. Now, I need to set these to do normally, because I don't want to fall into the attrition trap. But yeah, all the others can just be aggressive. We have some pretty good leaders everywhere. I mean, if you're level 9 with all these traits, you're doing rather good. But still, can always be better, of course. Time's flying, and 10 more days. Let's hope we can do this before I will end this episode. Would be nice to at least go to war with one nation. And then set up for the next. Well, there are some riches here we can't pass, so if we want to go to war with Afghanistan, there's only 2 options. Well, 3. 1, 2, 3. That'll be interesting. And of course after that we can go to war with Iran, which we would have a much bigger front line with. Yeah, well, we'll see. How big is his army? Small. That one's even smaller, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. However, Tibet is building up. Here we go. Let's declare war on him. Let's go. Let's conquer Tibet. I see green numbers. That's good. Now let's zoom out a little bit, because I should have bombers in the area. Yes, 1,000. So, you guys get in there, help out if need be. Don't think so, but well, you never know. Sometimes they could need it. Request to send volunteers. I don't want your volunteers because they will get better. They will get more battle hardened, and that's not what we want. We want to fight the enemy. Well, it was never an even battle, but still, we managed to do it. Alright, that's over. Now, let's switch out. Set up my mountaineers to these mountain ridges. Right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 6 should go there. I'll just draw up one big attack line from, well, basically everyone, so I think I'm gonna set it up like that, yes. And we need this one to go here and start attacking all the way up there. Well, get into your positions. They still have 100 days and then we can go to war. Let's speed it up. Let's see if the game can hold up with that, because then we can just go to them quick. Anything we still need? I don't think so, but well, wouldn't hurt to check. No, we have enough equipment. I could do with some extra artillery production though, because we need to switch out quite a bit of artillery. So I'll just pause the game for a second, because all of these things together it can't deal well. But if I can just set up a few lines for artillery, that will be really nice. That would help me get rid of all those numbers in whether I need to build it. Alright, so any other thing we need for upgrades? Field guns, infantry and light tanks. Ooh, I need light tanks. Probably not building the new light tank. Early light tank 3, light tank 2. This is the better one. Sure. Now let's set up a few lines for that. Light tank 2. I mean, why not? Then we can start building medium tanks. Not that we have anything we use them for, but well, it would be nice. Do we have planes we can use? Heavy fighters. Oh, I would like heavy fighters. I really like heavy fighters. So let's build a few of those. And a few strategic bombers, I guess. Ooh, and transport planes. We need transport planes if we ever want to go for paratroopers. Do we want to go for paratroopers? Not really, but well, this is better. Now we are actually producing what we need. Yep, this is nice. Yeah, I like it this way. Doesn't appear we actually need those better light tanks or something, but I don't know. We're not really building them, for instance. How is the war in Afghanistan going? Well, that's good. coming closer and closer, but we're gonna save that for the next episode. I really hope you enjoyed this one. I know I did, because, well, I just had a lot of fun. And, well, hopefully in like 2-3 episodes, we will go to war with the Axis and defeat them all. If you like this one, just as much as I did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye bye.